In the wild, the lion is usually considered to be the king of the land. Now there are stronger and more lethal animals than the lion, but no other land animal is more feared than this big cat. And just like the lion, the eagle is often referred to as the king of the sky or king of the bird kingdom, and rightfully so. About 36 million years ago, the first eagles descended from an ancient bird known as kites and took over almost every place like mountains, forests, and even deserts. It's fair to say that the eagle is the king of the sky. However, just like in the case of lions, there is one bird even eagles don't get around with. Welcome to Top Feed. Hit that subscribe and like button now, and let's find out more about the bird even eagles are afraid of. Say the word eagle, and the associations that come to mind are soaring, majestic, eagle eye, and much more. I think it's still the national animal of the United States, and now the bison has been added to the list too for whatever reason. But for this video, we are sticking to birds. Not today, bison. When the founding fathers of the United States were picking out the national animal, they thought the fierce beauty and proud independence of this great bird aptly symbolized the strength and freedom of America. They chose the eagle for its braveness, beauty, and nobility. Well, they probably didn't know about the eagle pirate, which is not really that noble. Yeah, you heard that right. Eagle pirates like Jack Sparrow, Edward Teach, and Whitebeard. If you think piracy is cute and that it started with the Pirates of the Caribbean series or with uTorrents, then you're in for a big surprise, my friend. Pirates used to rule the waters just a few centuries ago, and they still exist in Somalia. No, we are not drifting away from the topic here. Pirates were known for looting goods and treasures and booze. Now, the eagles don't really steal those things. They don't have much use for gold or booze, but they do steal because it's a dog-eat-dog world, Jack. African fish eagles are known for their stealing skills. When hungry, they just take someone else's prey, which is primarily a fish. If you are doubting the nation's symbol, keep in mind bald eagles are giant, powerful birds of prey, raptors, and skilled hunters despite their inclination to scavenge and steal. However, there is one bird even the bald eagle doesn't steal from. Let us introduce you to herons, the birds every eagle species fears. Standing at 60 inches with a wingspan of 90 inches, the great blue and Goliath herons have eagles beat in the dimensions department. The biggest eagle's height is only 30 inches, with the wingspan stretching only 79 inches. Even the weight of the heron is more than an eagle, and we thought the eagle was a big bird. However, this isn't the only interesting thing about the herons. Let's talk about the heron's beak. You might think an eagle's beak is more dangerous than the heron, but you would be wrong once again. If you look at what herons can do with their 9.4 inch long beaks, you'd be surprised. It's one thing to use a beak to gulp down a passing insect, but what if you're a bird with a bigger appetite? The herons find their long, broad, pointed beaks useful when hunting fish, frogs, crustaceans, and other small animals that live in and around water. Whether their prey is swimming, hopping, crawling, or skittering, herons' beaks make sure that it gets caught. First, the bird stalks its prey in shallow water, moving slowly and painstakingly, waiting for just the right opportunity. Then, when they spot something suitable to eat, they quickly strike at it. Typically, a heron will grab the food between its upper and lower bill, but once in a while, the bird uses its beak to actually spear its intended dinner. Whether the bird grabs its meal or stabs its meal, it always ends the same way. The prey goes down the throat in one big gulp. Now you must be thinking, why didn't all birds evolve the same way? Well, there's a little thing called evolution. Heard of it? While eagles needed a curved beak to tear up their prey, herons just like eating something with one big gulp. Hence, they need the beak to attack the prey. One strike is enough to make the victim no longer be able to resist. Long legs allow these herons to wade deeper into the water than most birds in their search for prey. Big feet with long toes distribute their weight, like snowshoes, helping them to walk on soft mud and silt without sinking. It's a pretty efficient way to catch prey compared to eagles, who have to fight to survive. We humans may be corrupt beyond repair, but some of us actually do have morals. And even if we don't, there are some rules and regulations we have to follow in everyday life. That's what separates us from the animals. In the wild, rules don't necessarily exist. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and every animal is either a prey or a predator. Many animals have evolved to cheat death and survive in the most uncommon ways. Take the skua bird, for example. You might think the American fish eagle is a successful pirate, but the skuas have them beat in piracy. These aggressive seabirds are sometimes referred to as avian pirates, and believe me, the name is well earned. Skuas steal much of their food in terns, puffins, and other birds that are carrying fish or other prizes back to their nests and young. This weird-looking bird literally evolved to steal. No, I'm not kidding. According to research by bird scientists, 95% of the skua's diet consists of stolen food. Skuas strike by attacking in midair and forcing their victim to drop their kills in flight. Kleptoparasitism is the term for stealing food from other species. So, the next time your friend takes one of your nuggets, you can just call him a kleptoparasite. You might impress some girls with that too. Arctic skuas live most of their lives at sea and come ashore only to breed in the Arctic summer. Once young skuas leave the nest, they may not visit the land for 2 years, until they reach breeding age. You might have principles and hate the bird for being a thief, but we cannot blame them for evolving like this. After all, everyone's got to survive somehow, and it's not like we humans haven't tried profiting from animals' ability to steal. Once a gang in Paris trained a dog to steal jewelry from women's anklets. Yes, you heard that right. For a while, police were baffled how women could just lose their jewels while wearing them. When they caught the culprits, the dog was released. Police should be glad the thieves weren't smart enough to use skuas. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any jewels left in Paris, or they would have gotten sandwiches instead of jewelry, depending on the skua's appetite. This wasn't the only time humans tried to take advantage of animals breaking the law. Operation Acoustic Kitty was the secret plan to turn cats into portable spying devices. The Acoustic Kitty was a sort of feline-android hybrid, a cyborg cat. A surgeon implanted a microphone in its ear and a radio transmitter at the base of its skull. The surgeon also wove an antenna into the cat's fur. CIA operatives hoped they could train the cat to sit near foreign officials. That way, the cat could secretly transmit their private conversations to CIA operatives. However, they ignored the fact that cats like to do their own thing. The annoying creatures aren't really trainable. The CIA only ever produced one Acoustic Kitty and abandoned the project after the first test with this cat went horribly wrong. The cost of the whole project was $20 million. That too in the 60s. Even the resurrection of the mammoth is gonna cost just $15 million in today's currency. The US government really got a lot of money to burn, don't they? Like the Joker. Still, this does not mean the US government's days of animal engineering are over. In 2006, the Pentagon asked scientists to create cyborg insects. Yes, insects are animals, but that story is for another day. And that's all for today. Have you ever seen a heron in real life? What do you think about thieving animals? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this, please click the like and share buttons. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss amazing content from Top Feed. See you!